You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Be sure to smash that like button. Brian Kelly's added a familiar name to his staff. You probably saw this on social media last night. If you didn't, former LSU running back Nick Brossette tweeted, I'm excited to join Brian Kelly's staff as the Director of Alumni Relations and High School Outreach. It's been a dream of mine to come back and work where it all started. Hashtag Go Tigers. So Nick Brossette joins Brian Kelly's staff. Brossette, of course, set the LHSAA record for career rushing touchdowns in high school during his time there at U High. Came to LSU as a four-star running back. He was a top 150. Actually, he was number 180 overall in the 247 composite, number 16 running back in the country. And Brossette kind of bided his time. He had the unfortunate ACL injury early in his career, bided his time. Then in 2018, got his chance as a senior. I mean, you remember in 2017, there was sort of the ugly statement by Ogeron for the Troy game where he said, I didn't think the third-string running back should have been carrying the ball. But credit to Brossette. Brossette persevered. He overcame injury. He got his chance as a senior in 2018, had a 1,000-yard season, and has been a really good ambassador for LSU. Nick went undrafted, caught on with the Patriots and then the Lions as part of their practice squad, and then was released. I think got a short stint in the XFL, but playing days are done, and now is back in Baton Rouge. And I like this a lot, and you've seen each coach do something similar as far as outreach. So when you look at it, Director of Alumni Relations, which is so big to keep your football alums involved in the program. Look at how impactful it was this weekend, having Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson and guys like Thad Moss, all these guys in town for the spring game. And then to have Tyrann Mathieu really over the last month being as engaged as he has been. When you have a guy who's a former player that's liked and respected, that runs point on that to make sure that the alumni feel engaged with the program, that's important. It's very important. It's something that, quite honestly, Les Miles lost touch with, as former players didn't really feel engaged or welcomed. And then Ed Ogeron was the polar opposite. Ogeron made everything just completely wide open to alumni. I mean, to where alumni were doing the Tiger Walk before every game. I mean, any player that wanted to go to practice anytime could just show up. Well, Brian Kelly has kind of reversed course on that, where if you want to go, you got to, like, for former players to be involved, they got to call and schedule an appointment, stuff like that. This helps. This helps facilitate that, so you keep good vibes with that lineage of the LSU football program and linked in with the new structure of Brian Kelly. So I like it a lot. Look, Ed Ogeron brought Kevin Falk in before he was the running backs coach on staff in a similar role. I mean, look at the basketball. Will Wade brought Tasman Mitchell in for something similar in the basketball side. Tasman's still on staff. It matters. When you need to plug into the high school ranks, and a high school outreach and be connected with high school athletes and high school coaches, having a guy that knows the landscape matters. So, yeah, I think this is great. Brossette has always been a respected, well-liked guy, and so a really heads-up move there by Brian Kelly to bring him back in his fold. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.